The Open Systems Interconnection Model, OSI Model, is a conceptual model that characterizes and standardizes the communication functions of a telecommunication or computing system without regard of their underlying internal structure and technology. Its goal is the interoperability of diverse communication systems with standard protocols. The model partitions a communication system into abstraction layers. The original version of the model defined 7 layers. A layer serves the layer above it and is served by the layer below it. For example, a layer that provides error-free communications across a network provides the path needed by applications above it, while it calls the next lower layer to send and receive packets that comprise the contents of the path. 2 instances at the same layer are visualized as connected by a horizontal connection in that layer. The model is a product of the Open Systems Interconnection projects at the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, maintained by the identification ISO IEC 7498-1. In the late 1970s, 2 projects began independently, with the same goal, to define a unifying standard for the architecture of networking systems. One was administered by the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, while the other was undertaken by the International Telegraph and Telephone Consultative Committee, or CCITT. The abbreviation is from the French version of the name. These 2 international standards bodies each developed a document that defined similar networking models. In 1983, these 2 documents were merged to form a standard called the Basic Reference Model for Open Systems Interconnection. The standard is usually referred to as the Open Systems Interconnection Reference Model, the OSI Reference Model, or simply the OSI Model. It was published in 1984 by both the ISO, as standard ISO 7498, and the renamed CCITT, now called the Telecommunication Standardization Sector of the International Telecommunication Union or 2T, as standard X 200.